Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. So looking back over how the last week has been for me, for the first couple of days anyway, it certainly wasn't a great week. I was quite open and honest last week. I said that I was the one that wanted a takeaway, so we had one. And then the following day I went over my sins when I was trying to lower them. So it wasn't a great start. And that was because it obviously does bring it home to me that I don't write things down, and it's not something I'm ever going to be able to get into the swing of, because do you know what, I've been sat here today and I've gone through some of these books that we've had with the starting pack. So there's books that I've started filling in, I've done one page and then just stopped, and that's the story of my life. I love the thought of it, I love the idea of it. I will never ever stick to doing it. Now, I suppose for people that do it, it just becomes a habit, so I should just persevere and keep up with it. But I honestly feel that by having the evidence, that's the word. I feel that by having the video evidence, that is enough for me. I mean, at least it should be enough for me, because we all know that there have been days when I've come to the end when I'm editing and I've had to swap things out and change them, and I've done that, so that's fine. But I was watching Slimming World Savvy, Caroline's channel, the other day, and I noticed, I did mention it on her comments actually, that instead of just writing everything down, she only writes the sins that she has. So I might try and do that. I did say I was going to try and do it. I haven't started doing it yet. But I think that might be a better idea for me, because when it comes to, I mean, it's ridiculous, because when I'm sat there of an evening watching TV, I suppose it is something that I could do, write everything down. But I know it's not something I'll stick to. So I think by having just the sins to write down, that'll be a little bit more appealing to me, and it might make me want to do that more. I mean, it's obviously, I use the app a lot. I'm on there probably a couple of times a day just looking at sins of things, so it could be an option to just track my sins in that. But I don't really think I've used it. I don't know whether you can. I think you can just track your sins. So that's another option. But it's something that I really need to start doing, because I think I'm at a point, and I don't know whether I said this last week, I'm at a point in my journey where for what I want to lose, I'm way past the halfway mark, so which is brilliant. And obviously there's 4 stone gone so far, and I've got another 2 stone to lose. So what's that, 2/3? I'm really good at maths. Yeah, 2/3. I worked that out quick as well. I'm really not good at maths at all. So yeah, so I'm 2/3 of the way through my journey, and I'm still feeling motivated, although this weekend, I don't know what has been the matter. There's just been nothing wrong. Nothing's happened. Nothing's been said, been done. I'm just at an I can't be arsed kind of stage. Sorry, Nan, because I know you might watch this. But I really just can't be arsed for the last 2 days. And I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, it's just the way I'm feeling at the moment. It's just, I mean, I'm still having my meals on plan, I'm still making them. But for example, I got up this morning, I just didn't want breakfast. I just couldn't face thinking, wanting, eating, just didn't fancy it at all. So I wasn't going to force it down me. So I potted about and did some bits and bobs, and then by the time we knew it, it was like 11:45, 12 o'clock. So there was not really any point in having it. I mean, I could have taken a picture of some fruit and said, oh, this is my breakfast. But I'd be lying, because I hadn't eaten anything. So I just had my dinner, and I know that's probably not very good for me, and I probably should have just had a piece of fruit to force it down me. But I just couldn't face anything this morning. I just didn't want anything. So I don't know why I'm feeling like that at the moment. It's just, I think everybody is feeling like this, aren't they, at some point or another. So perhaps this is just a little phase I'm going through, and hopefully it'll pass in a couple of hours because I don't want to say days. But yeah, so that's where I am. Yeah, so it's going to pass. I'm going to, you know, I'm not feeling sad or anything. I'm just feeling like can't be bothered. So, and we all have days like that, like I said. So that's just a little phase I'm going through at the moment. With regards to weight loss, which is probably why you're here, yeah, I was hoping after the weekend that I did have last week that I could pull it back for a maintain, because I wouldn't have deserved a loss. I'm well aware of that. And if it had been a gain, then it would have been totally deserved. But I did manage to lose £0.5 pound. So I'm absolutely over the moon with that, because my losses seem to have kind of slowed down a little bit. I mean, I'm hoping that they will pick up. My consultant sent me something after the Zoom meeting yesterday about water retention and exercise, but I think I've been doing it now for 4 weeks, so I think my body's well adjusted to it. I don't think that sluff is going to come. I can hope, but I don't think it is. But £0.5 pound off, really happy, because even though I had that takeaway, I went over my sins that one day. It was only by 1.5. It just means that me trying to pull it back 100%, it did work. And obviously I stuck to plan for the rest of the week. And I think sometimes that when you're doing something like this and it is part of your lifestyle, then you're allowed to have the things, not allowed, but you're able to have the things off plan. You're able to have a couple of sins over and you still come in with a loss. I mean, it's not a huge loss, but I will take that £0.5 pound, because like I say, mine are slowing down at the moment, and £0.5 pound I'm over the moon with. So yes, do you know what? I'm looking at my nails. We had a bit of a nail day yesterday. So I went to the little salon in the kitchen. Maya did my nails. I think she did Megan's, and did she do Tasha's? She might have done Tasha's the day before. So I opted for this colour, which I don't know if you've noticed the colour in my kitchen, kind of matches my nails. I do want to paint that kitchen though. But if anybody knows me, they know that I'm not used to having brightly coloured nail varnish, but I thought, you know what, we're not doing anything, we're not going anywhere, get your nails painted. So I did. Well, I didn't, Maya did. Yeah, so there we are. I've got nothing else, I don't think, happening or to tell you. £0.5 pound off for me this week, which takes me back to that 4 stone, and this is the sticking point now, isn't it? So I need to move past this. So I'm hoping for a bit of a bigger loss next week, even if it's £1 or £2, then I'll be more than happy with that. So, oh yes, in other news, I'll see if I can put it here. I got my Bronze Body Magic award yesterday in my group. So obviously it's going to be on my app and I will pop it here, like I say, but I haven't got the certificate or anything. I mean, I don't know whether I will get that. Not that it's a big thing, because I've got the certificates and it's lovely to have them, but where do you put them? On your fridge? To stop me going in there when I feel like I need to. I don't know. There we are. Have a lovely week, everybody. I hope if you've weighed, you've got the losses that you've wanted. And yeah, just let me know how you're all doing, because I do like to know and to keep up to date with how everyone is doing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. Somebody out there. I'll go again. These books that we've had with with the joining pack, I can't say it, so just say that again, shall I? I've gone over some of the books. I don't know. What is that? I thought somebody was coming in then. Yeah. And if I'd had a gain, I would have been, what do you call it? That would have been, oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for?
That would have been, oh god. Oh my god, what's the word? See, this is what's happening still. What's that word? It would have been, oh my god. What's the bloody word? Oh my god, just think of another one back. What's that word? I'll just pause the video because like 10 minutes have passed, I'm sure. Not entitled. Then it would have been understandable. No, oh my god. What's the word? My own fault? No. What's the word? Pause it because I can't think. Perfectly understandable. No, perfectly acceptable. Oh my god.
Then that would have been perfectly understandable because obviously I would have deserved it. Oh, it would have been deserved. Is that the word? Yes, deserved. Jeez. That took me ages. I couldn't even think of it and it just comes into my mouth when I'm not thinking about it.